Hey Libra, it's Teresa. Welcome to One Love, One Light. This is your message. So what I was getting in the downloads prior to the reading is the fog is clearing. So this might not be like an issue. Like I'm saying, like there may not be something that you've been trying to find the answer to or dig for the truth about. It could be that you may have released the need to know or the need for a solution in a situation. It may be something you just like let go of, like I'm just not gonna know, right? So, or it could be, you know, there's some type of missing piece and you kind of just put it on the back burner. It doesn't have to be. It could be something that you've been actively seeking. But maybe that's how it will be revealed to you, is because you've let go or detached from the need to control a situation or the need to know what's going to happen or how it's going to happen. But basically it's like the sun is burning the fog away on something. So you're not in a place where you can't see. So this could be that something is revealed to you. This could be a personal revelation. Whatever the case is, that's what I kept getting, was this literally the sun like over, you know, high above this marine layer of fog. And so the fog could be something where your emotions are clouding your discernment in a situation. That's what came through prior to the reading. Also, I mean, I have all these decks and I don't know, it was just like yes, and that one and that one and that one when I was going to pick the decks. So I really prayed over it and I got them out, and this is going to be done a little bit differently than I usually do. So I'm just going with it. Holy Spirit, Archangels, I have Archangel Michael, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Raphael. Okay, this one wants to come. I'm going to get the cards out. I don't think I'm going to read from the book, but maybe what I'll do, I've never done this before, is maybe after the reading's done, I'll read them. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but let's see. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Also, check out my other channel, Love Tide Tarot, where we're doing collective readings over there. All right, Holy Spirit, what else? Okay, we're going to take that one. Some of these are tarot cards, and I'm using them in place of an oracle, so let's just see how this comes out. Oops, I looked at it. I didn't want to look at them, but that's okay. Everything happens exactly how it's supposed to, right? Holy Spirit, what else do we have? What else do we have? Okay. I do have all the books here, so if we feel led to go there, then that's what we'll do. Okay. All right. So let's just start with this, and then we'll get into the tarot, maybe to clarify, or maybe we're getting a totally different message, whatever comes through. And we have, pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. This is like giving yourself a hug or something. This looks like maybe two brothers or siblings walking down this corridor, hallway, and at the end of it is like galactic energy, like stars, planets. Wow. Pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. So this is from the Inner Child Oracle. So there may be something that you have been doing inner child work where you are realizing that there were times as a child that you really needed that hug, that comfort, or that reassurance of your safety. Whatever the case may be, that is coming into play here. Let's see about this card. This is the Lovers, and it says Hawaiian Islands, USA. So that could be significant to you. Indigenous energy, I'm getting native energy. Definitely a lot of like honeymoon energy. This could be speaking about a relationship, maybe speaking about the need to go on a vacation. Maybe there's a decision that a choice here. The Lovers can also be about a choice. Hawaiian Islands, there's something about you know, like local legends and myths, and I don't know, like this could be past life energy. I'm just getting like there's could be local legends or myths that have a message for you. Let's see what we have here. We have diving to new depths. It says there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. So, yeah, I feel like that's where the fog is clearing here, right? There is something about your situation that maybe you choose to just let rest for a minute because you knew or you felt that intuitive nudge that there's more to the story or there's something deeper happening. This could be even like a situation where something so-called bad is happening, but you're gonna the meaning or the purpose of it in your life is gonna become apparent. And then we have, wow, the Tower. So it's funny because these two decks are tarot decks and I felt led to use them like an oracle. So yeah, there's something here. This is divine intervention. I'm getting divine intervention. Also, that looks like a goose. I'm just getting like Mother Goose rhymes. I don't even remember any, to be honest, from when I was a kid. But there's something where the divine is intervening on your behalf, and it's something that you have been being nudged to address or to look into. And basically, I don't know if this is a warning that something like sudden will happen. I'm not getting any kind of fear energy, but what I'm saying is that the divine, there's something very deep here, deep into your foundation, to your beliefs that needs to be let go of or dismantled. That's what I'm getting here. And then we have intelligence, number 11. It says, you are intelligent. Use your intelligence to solve problems and get the life you want. So I'm just getting with this, like that there's some kind of situation. There's some kind of, this could be an emotional situation. This could be a person. You feel something's going on with them. This could be so many different things. We are going to read, even these cards, we'll read those after we get all the cards out, and then you can choose to stick around for the reading of that because there might be a very specific message for you. All right, Holy Spirit, Archangel Michael, Archangel Jeremiah, Archangel Raphael. So, okay, so Archangel Michael is the protector, is the truth, who defends the truth, who finds the truth, reveals the truth. Archangel Raphael is a healer of the heart. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And this looks like Hawaiian energy. It doesn't have to be, but there's something about the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm getting that as the recent past energy. So there may have been a potential, a new opportunity, a new job, a new, something new that has the potential to really grow your abundance, help assist your health, something like this. What is the current energy? And we have the Star. Wow. The Lovers and the Star. So this could be, I feel like this is about a situation being, I feel like this relationship or this choice has so much to do with your life purpose, with your destiny, with your wish fulfillment. And I feel like that's something that you may not even realize. Maybe because the situation, the relationship is not going great or has gotten stagnant, but there's some type of renewed energy here coming to that. What is the challenge here? Holy Spirit, tell me the challenge here for Libra. And we have the 10 of Wands. Now, I do kind of feel, I know this is not a phoenix, but there's something about with the lightning and the colors. They're actually pulling, like grabbing branches for their nest. But when I first see it, I always think it's those leaves, feathers, like they depict the phoenix having. So there is something about, wow, it's the same colors too. There's something about everything that you've been through kind of having built almost a wall. And that, I feel like, is divine intervention with this Tower. That's going to be, you know, taken down. It's going to crumble. But that is where the challenge is. Something maybe from past relationships, past lives, from when you were a child is hindering you because you've been holding on to something, some kind of pain, some kind of, they call it in psychology, they call it like a schema, I think is what it's called. And it's like a law or a rule that you developed at some point in your life that you live by, a rule or a law that you believe to be true. So then that makes you, that it colors how you interact with others, how you make decisions. You know, example being like, you know, like every time that you got something nice, somehow it would be, you know, it would break or be taken away from you, something like this. So you don't seek nice things for yourself because it's just going to get stolen or ruined by somebody else. Some kind of little, that's a weird example, but that's what I'm getting here is there's something about that. So this 10 of Wands that you've been carrying around has created this foundation of beliefs that does not align with your destiny. It does not align with the divine, and it will be taken out. And it says diving to new depths. So there's something deeper going on. Okay, underneath this Tower, we have the 5 of Wands. Now the 5 of Wands in this deck, it shows these dogs all pulling on all trying to have a tug of war, going 5 different directions. So it kind of reminds me of the 5 of Swords, where it's like, you know, nobody can win in this situation because you're not teaming up. You're not, it's everyone for themselves. But this also is talking, you know, looks like it's about things that you're not taking so seriously, because this could be them just playing, right? They're not actually fighting for something. It's just this belt or whatever this is. So that could be something that you have given way more importance to, or maybe not enough importance to with this diving to new depths. What is the outcome here? What's the outcome? And we have the 9 of Pentacles. And what I love about this deck is that even though this is Pentacles energy, you know, they put the setting in, you know, like water energy. And it's because of all these elements work together to contribute to your energy. So the Nine of Pentacles with this intelligence here, there's something that you know deep within, something that you can build, something that you can benefit from, that you already know. So this truth can come about. Maybe it's freedom with this Tower here, and the Five of Wands. There's something about that you already know, or that you understand if you just take the time to look deeper. The bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. I love this one as well. And we have like these little, looks like wolves or whatever. They're not actually fighting, they're working together, but there is they are off center. So there is some balance needed. That's what I'm getting here. The Ace of Pentacles, you know, it shows this mountain behind here. So this could be that there is something within a challenge it's like, yes, it might be a challenge is what I'm getting, but there is just such potential for growth and abundance. This could even be being offered some type of, being offered a solution, or being offered something about your health and your money situation, something that's going to help you grow in your abundance. And with the Star here, that is all about your faith, your hope, your destiny, your wish fulfillment. But it is like a long, far off goal. So you may have this goal in your sights, but it's like, how do I get there? And the challenge becomes that you can't see how to get there because of all this stuff from your past, or everything that you've been through, trying to look at it through the lens of these things. Spirit is saying, yes, there is a need to heal those things or reconcile them. Not reconcile like bringing a relationship back together, but looking at the deeper meaning of all of these tribulations. And it could even be specifically 10 events or 10 people or 10 relationships. It doesn't have to be all one thing. 10 distinct points of time in your life where you're needing to see the deeper meaning of why you went through that, or why you experienced that. And it could even be good things, right? That's what I'm getting here. With the Star here under the Lovers, and it's talking about Hawaii, I definitely feel like rituals or ceremonies are important here. Something where you may be in the spotlight could be, but there's something about this being the Lovers, is that it could be, everything could be affecting everything. This could be affecting your relationships with your family, your friends, your coworkers, but obviously romantic relationships. So this Tower could be actually a confrontation that's happening. And I feel like almost like you're preparing for this confrontation. And I feel like you know something, or this truth is going to be, it may be a self-revelation before you have this confrontation. Choosing your battles wisely, also being prepared, knowing what you know. That's going to give you the confidence to win the battle. I don't know. I mean, I don't like the idea of having to fight for anything. It's like, I don't want to prove myself to anybody, and I don't want to put anybody in the position of having to prove their self to me. I don't know why I got namaste. It's like recognizing the divine in someone else as well as the divine within yourself. Yeah, because that comes out with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yes, you can make it to the Garden of Eden is what I'm getting here, this paradise. This is like almost giving Nine of Cups, like that wish fulfillment, and you have the Star here. But you may need assistance. You may need to Recognize what you put out into the world is what you get back. And so it may be about a self-revelation of how you have created certain things in your life, and the divine is coming to intervene. That's what I'm getting here. All right, so let's go ahead and read these cards from the book. Maybe I won't read the whole thing, but I'll just read, you know, what stands out to me. So the first one is the inner child. Oh, here we go. And that is number 27. Number 27 could be significant to you. This could be your age. This could be, you know, the day of your birth. All right. So let's just, I really feel like there's going to be a specific message by reading these. So I know it's not everyone's favorite, but there may be a special message for you. Throughout life, harmful events can occur that bring about a splintering of the inner self. The separation within the self can be a necessary survival tool when our inner world becomes overwhelmed and we are unable to process our current events. However, the inner self will always desire reconciliation of these splintered aspects, and because of this, these banished parts will experience pain as long as there is separation. By pulling these splintered aspects of the self close in love and acceptance, we can bring healing to our inner world. Wow. So I did talk about reconciliation, not between two people, but a kind of measuring up, right? So measuring up things, making sure that they, I don't know, how would you say that, can exist at the same time. It's like the good and the bad can exist in something. All right, with the lovers in the travel deck. Oh no, do I have that book out? Let's see. Let me get the book for that. This is the Travel Tarot. I haven't used that on here before. It is new to me. So the lovers. Let's just see what it says about the lovers. All right, Hawaiian Islands, USA. The lovers represents the harmonizing of polarities and encourages collaborations, companionship, and mutual respect. One of the most remote island chains in the world, Hawaii is an energetic vortex of fertility where new life is born every day, reflected in the coming together of powerful volcanic mountains, lush jungles, thriving flora, and the majestic Pacific Ocean. These sacred islands symbolize divine union. When receiving the lovers, you are encouraged to propose a marriage between all aspects of self, the Holy Trinity that lives within, the King, the Queen, and Creator. So that is ambition and leadership, intuition and empathy, and vision and inspiration. Together, these inner forces are meant to dance in sacred reciprocity, reminding you that true love begins within and radiates outward to all your relationships and creations. So it is connected to Gemini, the sign of building bridges between duality. The lovers encourages mutual understanding through communication. The affirmation here is, I choose to focus on what connects us, not what separates us. And that is on page number 22. So that was amazing, because this is just further talking about this bringing together like the aspects of yourself, and that's going to reflect in the relationships that you form. All right, so diving to new depths. Where's that book at? I never read the book for these, but let's do it. Let's do it. There is a special message here, and that is number 2. There is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is you are feeling about your current situation. You're being asked to make a deeper connection. Oh, I should have this up here. You're being asked to make a deeper connection with yourself. Something in your life needs attention, mediation, or a solution. Pay attention to your inner voice to get in touch with your personal truths and to know the wisdom and understand the heartbeat of the universe. You might be asked to embrace the unknown. It is natural to form an initial view of a challenge or situation. You do this instinctively and without any awareness. However, your first impression may limit your problem-solving ability if you do not go beyond it. If you continue to address the situation from your current viewpoint, you will see nothing new. Try stepping back and seeing things differently or from a different angle, and a new perspective will present itself. On a deeper emotional level, the spontaneous actions you have chosen may have caused you to feel unrest in your daily life. Sperm whales dive the deepest of all the whales. They have been recorded at depths greater than 3,200 meters and can remain underwater for a bit longer than an hour. Sperm whales signify emotional depths and the connection between your thoughts and your emotional choices. You are being asked to dig a bit deeper into a situation. Yeah, so there's something, and it could be something that can actually assist you through this tower moment, something that you need to know about yourself. Yeah, I'm getting, you know, a lot of things that have happened can get you down. And I feel like, so this could be like a good tower where God and Spirit is really coming through to show you that everything here happened for a reason. So it may connect the dots all of a sudden. And it's like, it's going to really strengthen your faith, but also help your confidence and your value to move forward towards this destiny here. All right, so the tower. I definitely never have looked up the tower in this deck, in the Affirmators deck. So let's see what it says. Like the lightning, oops, let's just do this. Like the lightning struck tower in this card, your life is about to undergo a sudden and potentially radical change. But before you rush out and buy lightning insurance, know that this change, however radical it may be, is actually much needed. It's never pleasant to watch your ivory towers crumble around you, but once they do, you can start living a life that is destined to be richer, fuller, and a lot more radical than ever before. Anyone know of a modest 2-bedroom ranch for sale? Okay, I don't know what that is about. It says, I accept whatever changes come my way, even the shitty ones. You can't grow roses without some fertilizer, right, guys? Okay. I've never even opened this book in this deck. I've had it for a while, too. All right, so now we're going to get to this intelligence. And this is from the Gold Ink. Oops, where's the book? The Gold Ink Oracle deck. All right, number 11. Bear with me. You can always fast forward because I am gonna do tea leaves too, I think. All right, you may have received this card because you may be doubting your intelligence and your ability to achieve your goals. We all have natural gifts, and they may not be the same as someone else's natural gifts. That's what makes all of us unique individuals with unique qualities. Take the time to try different activities and spend time doing what you enjoy doing, because this will lead you to recognizing what you are gifted in. There are many different forms of intelligence. Some people are gifted speakers, some people have photographic memories, and some people can draw and paint well. Gifts are not always obvious at first. They have to be developed, so persist with what you enjoy doing and use your natural intelligence and intuition to solve problems. You may just surprise yourself with what you achieve. However long you live, you never stop learning. What does it say? See list of spiritual and scientific gurus at the beginning of this book for inspiration. Okay. They're also saying, ask yourself, have you considered learning through higher education? Do you have a plan? Don't listen to someone's negative opinion of you. You are brilliant. So there is something that is, I feel like this is something that is you're going to discover about yourself, a self-revelation that is going to put you in the position of being able to grow with this 9 of Pentacles here. So I do want to point out that yes, we have these two major arcana, but in just the tarot that we pulled here, we only have the star. So that's where I feel like the star comes after the tarot. I mean, after the tower, not the tarot. Maybe that means something there. But, and then we have the lovers here. So there is something that you're learning about how your relationships form, and how your relationships maybe have fallen apart in the past or whatever. And then using that as that kind of shit to fertilize what you want going forward, bringing you to, like I said, this Garden of Eden. I'm getting like this paradise, right? With that Hawaii there. That could definitely be significant to you. All right, let's go ahead and get some tea leaves. I will tell you that the last reading that I did with these tea leaves, I was paranoid that one was going to go into the fire. Or into the candle. So I moved the candle over here for this reading. I hope that nothing like that happens. What advice or what else do you want to bring up for Libra? Whatever wants to come out. No, I'm not going to want to take all those. Okay. That was way too many right here. All right. Okay, and let's get some from this other half of the deck. It's just too many to do all at once. There is a lot of stuff here, so I'm going to run through them, and it may stir up your intuition. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. There's so many here. So I'll run through them. This may just confirm what we already talked about, or it may present a new angle for us. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, archangels. This is a beautiful message so far. Love it. All right, we have kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So parrot, someone will gossip about all your secrets. We have fan, romance, celebration, party. Scales, keep your life in balance. Career, and career coming out on that intelligence with the tower. So something may need to be divinely or karmically balanced, and that's going to be beneficial to your career. There is divine intervention here. We have inkpot, problems to be resolved. Definitely been hearing that. Resolve, resolution. Broom, new home, new attitude. So there may be something being cleaned out of your life or swept away. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Beautiful. Dogs. Oh, we got the dogs here and the wolves. Getting together with friends. So there may be loyalties that are going to be established. We have the torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. That could have something to do like a light bearer as a career. Maybe some type of spiritual business or spiritual practice could be a part of your destiny, definitely. We have target, a goal-oriented person. We have ear, good news. And that came out under this parrot about gossip, and then the broom. So, hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. We definitely got that with that Hawaii card. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Unlike other readers, I really feel like this is talking about a fair woman. I'm not going to say any gender or anything. I really feel like this is coming through for that reason, I don't know why. All right, boat. money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. That looks like an ark. Noah's Ark. I've been getting a lot of Noah energy and like global catastrophes, definitely. Okay, we have a ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Could be have something to do with Australia with that kangaroo there. And we have turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Okay, comes out right under that parrot. So whatever gossip or somebody telling your business, they're behaving stupidly. Just separate yourself from that energy, whatever it is. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Beautiful. Club, someone will try to make you do something against your will. Interesting. Unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And that comes out on this torch and career. So there's something definitely about dealing with the mystical or spiritual here. We have needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. So we're getting a lot of wish fulfillment, destiny, and revelations is what I'm getting here. Bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So there is definitely some problem here, that there's more to it, and there's a reason that you might keep experiencing the same thing. This bridge also is the Lovers for me, because it's like bringing the connection between two people or two things. We have October. So this could be, well, this could be, yeah, your birthday month, right? You don't have to be in October, Libra, though. We have Rose, romances in the air. It's funny because this club looks like it has thorns on it. So, and this was talking about somebody doing something against your will. So I feel like, you know, just be mindful of people that use like, I don't know, like poetic language to try to get you to do something. I don't know. We have a wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay. We have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Wow. I feel like you will know this, though. Just be very, with that, you know, needing to see deeper into things. Like, look at any new people as an iceberg. Like, that's only what you're seeing on the surface. Know that there's more to every person. So, you know, just, I don't know, I would pray for discernment. We have July. July could be significant to you. The sun, wow, that coming out right after July. Happiness and well-being. So summertime or, you know, summer season could be significant. But, you know, the sun comes out. The sun rises and sets every day. We have leg, stepping into a new experience. That's coming out right on this fair lady. So we'll see what that's about. It'll be different for each of you. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. We did talk about that. And I feel like with the star card, there's definitely something about, could be that this is your life purpose being revealed to you, or your destiny, like finally seeing exactly where you're meant to go or what you're meant to achieve. We have bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. Chase that bag. We have happiness. Wow. So something about, you know, this important new job or a raise is going to help bring you happiness. Could be in July. We have clouds, temporary problems. These are all temporary. And with that tower there, the divine is intervening on your behalf. That's what I'm getting here. And clouds, I mean, we got that with the fog, was the whole premise of the reading. We have V, a victory in some endeavor. Could be someone's name, starts with a V, doesn't have to be. We have a man, dealings or relationship with a man. Throne, position of authority. King energy here. Dark man, dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Could be like two men fighting over the seat. And the final one is bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So this could be any kind of communications I'm getting. Could be a conversation that needs to be had. But we did get that bird energy. Where was it? This one here, the 10 of Wands. So, and we have the dog came out. We got the dogs twice. So I definitely think that there is something. It's a self-revelation. I almost feel like you're not going to be looking for this though. It's just going to, you're going to see the sun energy coming out and making the clouds dissipate, dissolve away to where there is this self-revelation, or an answer, a solution is going to be presented to you. However it works for your particular situation. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please like the video. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.